On Thursday, June 26th, the Golden State Warriors struck a trade with the Memphis Grizzlies. The deal saw Steve Kerr's team secure the draft rights to Will Richard, who is entering the NBA fresh off a 36-4 season with the Florida Gators. During a recent interview with NBC Sports Bay Area, Richard detailed what he can bring to Golden State's rotation. "I'm a guy that can do a little bit of everything to help the team win," Richard said. "Whether that's spacing the floor, guarding at a high level, rebounding, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help us win. I see myself fitting in perfectly. They run a great system. A lot of movement, a lot of threes, good cuts, and stuff like that. It definitely helps that I ran a system similar, that we're always moving, definitely using IQ to get the best shot available. I feel like I fit in for them very well." Richard, a 6'5" guard, plays a winning brand of basketball. However, as a late second-round pick, he will likely spend next season with the Santa Cruz Warriors. However, if Kerr believes Richard's skill set can improve his bench rotation, the 56th overall pick could find himself as part of the rotation. Warriors still targeting Al Horford. While Richard will be getting ready for his debut season, the Warriors are reportedly looking to add a true veteran of the league. Al Horford is currently an unrestricted free agent. He's expected to leave the Boston Celtics this summer. According to Mark Stein and Jake Fisher, all signs continue to point at Horford heading to the Bay Area. All signs, for the record, continue to point to Al Horford landing with Golden State eventually, the two insiders reported. The Warriors need depth at the center position. Their lack of size has been an issue for multiple years. Horford would be a strong addition to Kerr's rotation. He's a reliable perimeter threat and can guard multiple positions on defense. Pairing him with Draymond Green would give Golden State a much-needed defensive boost. Horford could retire. Golden State isn't facing much competition for Horford's services. Outside of the Celtics and potentially the Los Angeles Lakers, they have a clear runway to sign him to a short-term contract. However, there is still the possibility that Horford decides to call time on his career. The veteran big man is already 39 years old. He recently won an NBA championship. There's very little he has left to prove in the league. As such, Golden State will likely need to sell Horford on the idea of contending for a second career championship. If Horford is driven to add another ring to his resume, a one-year deal in the Bay Area could make sense. Yet, if winning is no longer a primary driving force, he could choose to sail off into the sunset of his career and begin the second chapter of his life. Warriors fans will undoubtedly be hoping they get some clarity on Horford's decision in the coming weeks. After all, if he chooses to retire or stay in Boston, the Warriors will need to pivot. NBA trade rumors continue to swirl about LeBron James' future with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Golden State Warriors' interest in James has been well documented. ESPN previously reported that Golden State attempted to trade for James in 2024. Now, the Warriors could have another opportunity if James' relationship with the Lakers goes south. Sports Illustrated's Jackson Caudell and Rohan Raman floated a three-team trade idea with James as the centerpiece. The trade pitch involves the Lakers, Warriors, and Atlanta Hawks. Golden State lands James, Bronny James, Dalton Knecht, Shake Milton, and Jordan Goodwin. In exchange for dealing one of the NBA greats, the Lakers acquired Jonathan Kuminga via a sign-and-trade, 4-year, $120 million contract, Buddy Hield, Brandon Podziemski, and Tracy Jackson-Davis. Additionally, the Hawks receive Moses Moody and Gue Santos for helping facilitate the blockbuster Warriors-Lakers deal. Let's dive into the pros and cons to this wild blockbuster trade pitch for the Lakers and Warriors. The Warriors pushed the Lakers to trade LeBron James back in 2024. The move would allow James to finally play with Steph Curry and Draymond Green. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne and Adrian Wojnarowski previously revealed secret conversations between the Warriors and Lakers ahead of the 2024 NBA trade deadline. Over a clandestine 24-hour window prior to the trade deadline Thursday that included owner-to-owner conversations, the Golden State Warriors made an unsuccessful bid to convince the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James to consider a trade to pair him with longtime rival Stephen Curry, sources told ESPN. Wojnarowski and Shelburne detailed in a February 14, 2024, story titled, "Sources: Warriors made bid for LeBron James at trade deadline. The Warriors were eager to present a package deal to LA, but neither the Lakers nor James were willing to explore a potential blockbuster. Rich Paul told Lacob and Warriors GM Mike Dunleavy Jr. that James had no interest in a trade and wanted to remain a Laker, sources said. When Dunleavy reached out to Lakers GM Rob Pelinka in those pre-trade deadline hours, Dunleavy had been told the same. The Lakers wanted to keep James, sources said. Will the Lakers actually consider a trade for LeBron James? The trade rumors have intensified after James dropped a bombshell statement about his future via agent Rich Paul, ahead of NBA free agency. It remains to be seen if this was posturing by James to push the Lakers to make moves, or if the superstar will attempt to push for a trade. The Lakers would add a lot of useful pieces around Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, Caudell and Rahman wrote in a July 4, 2025, story titled, New Blockbuster Three-Team Trade Proposal Sends LeBron James to Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga to the Lakers. Kuminga could take on a bigger role with the Lakers and Podziemski, and he'll give the Lakers solid options off the bench. Jackson Davis is an intriguing young option for this team, and they create a lot of future flexibility. This would not be the first time James sparked conversation about his future, but the signs still point to the star suiting up for the Lakers this season, even if his camp is attempting to cloud the picture this offseason. Al Horford is at a crossroads in his career. Even though it seemed that Horford has a new team, the 39-year-old is reportedly considering retirement, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. Earlier, it was reported that the Golden State Warriors have made the veteran big man a prime target if he chooses to keep playing. While Horford isn't expected to make a final decision this weekend, the Warriors are monitoring the situation closely, hoping to add the experienced forward center to their roster. Horford averaged 9.0 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists over 60 regular season games last season, starting 42 of them. In the playoffs, he contributed 8.0 points and 6.0 rebounds per game, while helping the Celtics capture the 2024 title. A five-time All-Star and respected locker room leader, Horford has played for 4 NBA teams during his career: the Atlanta Hawks, Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers, and Oklahoma City Thunder.